In a world full of analysis, deadlines, and essays, Peyton Wilhite, that's me, and my two best friends try to do the impossible. Create a guide that'll help you survive AP Literature. Your results may vary. What's up, guys? It's your boy P. Wilhite. I'm the author and creative mind behind this guide that'll help you survive AP Literature. And today we're going to talk about a couple tips that'll help you survive AP Literature. We're going to talk about analysis, deadlines, essays, and make sure you pay attention because these thoughts are golden. Tip number one for analysis. Always use the D2M, or the device to meaning. And don't forget the so what factor.
Shift.
What are you doing?
Shift. I'm remembering to shift because once you transfer into like the analysis of the essay, you gotta shift into that analytical tone. Otherwise, you're just gonna end up summarizing. So shift.
What's wrong, man?
I'm writing an essay and I just don't understand what analysis is.
Well, basically, it's using devices to explain the author's deeper meaning. So here's an example of a symbol. What are you doing?
I'm wrestling with my pride.
That's a fish.
It's a symbol.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and here's an example of juxtaposition.
I could have everything I ever wanted. And I do. But I don't want y'all.
Wow, that was so helpful.
Yeah, analysis is easy because literary devices are everywhere. By the time you're in my shoes, you're probably going to be feeling the effects of senioritis. And since we're AP students, we really got to step our game up. So pay attention because this next tip will not only help you in AP Literature, but all of your classes. Now, let's watch as Eli gets wrecked because he got too complacent.
Get the
Tip number 2, deadlines. So one of the most important things about AP Literature is making sure you stay on task and keep everything on time. You want to make sure that you read the book for starters, that you're prepared whenever essays roll around, and just make sure you remember, whenever you have the opportunity to go out with friends but you really need to study, stay in and study. It's not going to set the world on fire.
For this final tip, we're going to talk about essays. Now, as the course goes on, you're going to see more and more of them, and you may get stressed out. But don't worry. Mr. Bridges is only preparing you for the AP test, where you're going to have to write 3 of them in 2 hours. Now, let's watch as Tyree tries to write an essay.
Tip number 3 for when you're writing essays. You'll have 2 different types of essays, a prose essay and a poems essay. When writing the poems essay, remember, swift pet.
What does it mean?
Swift pet means meaning, structure, word choice, imagery, figurative language, point of view, emotion, tone, and theme.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So in conclusion, I hope these tips will help you survive AP Literature. I honestly wish I would have had them back in August, but senior year is a pretty tough time. But remember to keep a growth mindset and always be flexible. Mr. Bridges will be there for any questions or concerns you have, and he's going to prepare you for the AP test. Now look, I know you're going to use SparkNotes. I've used it plenty of times. But just know that if you do that, when you go into the AP test, your literary tool belt is just not going to be complete. Now timed writings, they're always going to feel pretty raw and unfinished. You're never going to feel 100% perfect about it. But that's how everyone feels. And even after you take the AP test, you're still going to feel like maybe you could have done something different here or here. But don't worry about it too much. Don't stress out too much. It's honestly just high school. Have fun, enjoy it. It's not that big of a deal.
And now a word from our fearless leader.
It's AP Lit, fam.